Hi Gemini, welcome back. For those of you that have joined for the first time, my name's Jackie and my channel's Romany Tarot. So I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the month of May, Gemini. So we're just going to have a look and see what's occurring around about that time or how you're feeling, maybe now or around that time. So firstly, we're looking at so before I get into the reading, let's just see. So the number you have for this month, you have the number 9, which has the word committed on there. So that covers your month, that number. So number 9 is a number of vision. So it's about looking into the future for yourself, so it's sort of discovering what you want or what you want to do. And then we have, if we're looking at the 9, I'll cover all the numbers that do, that cover that number as well. So Mars is all about, so if we're looking at Mars, that's all about your pursuit, your lust, your passion, and how we do battle. All right, so it's about how you go into battle. And straight off the back, I can tell you now the words that are sticking out to me is commitment. And so I'll explain that in just a while. All right, so then we're looking at the 9th house. So we're doing a little bit of maybe soul searching in some way, Gemini. The house, of course, the 9th house is about the higher mind, education, and we do have the teacher here as well. So education, a search for meaning, and I've also put here serious literature. So some of you could be writers, or thinking of writing a book or something, or writing's important in some way for some of you. But overall, I think this is to do with a commitment and a connection. All right. And of course, that connection you have, it could be with anybody, but it's somebody you know. I'm definitely picking up somebody you know quite well here. All right, so let's have a look. So if we're looking at the also we're looking at the 5th chakra as well, which is your throat chakra. Something you need to express, something you want to say, Gemini, something you want to vocalize, some way. All right, so it's about speaking up. I'm sure I've told you this before. It always seems to come out in your readings. And so before I pull some cards, I'm going to pull the Celtic cross. But before I do that, let's pull these cards. Let's see what's happening here. So your first card you have is the loving woman. All right, so of course, are you the loving woman, Gemini? If you're the female, or is this, as I say, regardless, male or female, if you're the man watching, who is this to you? Is this your sister? Is this your partner? Is this your wife? Is this your mother? Who is this? Nieces, I was going to say nephew then, but she's the loving woman. So nieces, family member. So this is somebody who's very close to you, and you have a strong, you feel committed, you feel some sort of responsibility towards this person, but there is a connection between you and this person here. All right. Okay, so next, I'll leave that there. Next, we have the teacher. So I put this card up with this one. So the teacher, so learning about something, all right? I'm not talking about I'm talking about this person, something you are learning from this person, or this could be vice versa, or they're learning something from you. But I do feel for a lot of you, this is you sort of something you've learned from somebody. All right, so I feel it's something you've learned from somebody. And then we have your third card, which is discovery. So you're discovering something about someone. All right, this is a new discovery. I'm picking up diamond in the rough for some reason. And something that you value, something or somebody, not something, someone you value. All right, very much. So it's discovering and learning something about this person with these 3 cards. All right. So let's have a look. Let's carry on. Okay, so if we look at, I'll just show you these two from the Romance Angels. So we're not just talking about this. For some of you, this could be, of course, a loving connection, but for others of you, this, this is just a general connection or commitment you have to someone. All right, so the first card that came out was engagements. Okay, some of you might be taking your relationships to a higher level, where you're getting engaged or making a more solid commitment towards each other. And of course, the word that sticks out to me, although it does say your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, the word that sticks out to me there is the word commitment, because you have that on your number 9 card. As I said, I do feel there's a bit of soul searching going on, because you do have the Hermit as well, number 9. And the next card that come out for you is forgiving and learning. Of course, learning is coming up with this teacher card here. All right, so maybe you need to forgive someone, or they need to, they've forgiven you. Something to that effect, where it's like forgive. They say forgive and forget. We can't always forget, of course not, but there's something about forgiveness. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right, so it's sort of opening yourself up again here in some way. All right. So let's have a look. Okay, so the two cards that came out for you from these tarot cards is the Hermit and the Two of Coins. Okay, the Two of Coins did come out in reverse, but the Hermit is all about, as I say, soul search or spiritual enlightenment. So you're feeling curious about somebody and maybe about a particular thing. All right, and remember, we've got that 5th chakra there, the throat chakra. So we need to maybe start communicating in some way. All right. Okay, so yeah, so this is all about introspection. So contemplation, inner guidance, solitude, sanctuary, the process of searching for deeper truths, the currents of universal being flown through me, patience and virtue. Anyway, so I just feel that you are in that energy where you are looking into somebody here. All right, it's somebody you know, so you're curious. I think you're being curious about something in some way. I feel that you are. For some of you, it's taken a lot for you to open up or say something, maybe to this person. Okay, so with the Two of Coins, we have this is a card of some imbalance when it's reversed, the Two of Coins, all right? So lack in balance, lack of organisation, poor financial decisions, biting off more than you can chew, and poor concentration, all right? So I'm feeling you're trying to concentrate here on something, something you're looking at, or somebody. All right, so yeah. So let me just see this card again. So let's just read the upright as well. The Two of Pentacles in the upright, balance, resourcefulness, ups and downs. Yeah, that's the word that's sticking up to me, ups and downs, the ups and downs in life. All right, flexibility and juggling. All right, but I do feel because it did come out in reverse, I do feel there's some sort of imbalance here where you can't seem to I don't know if you can't seem to make up your minds, Gemini, about something. You can't quite decide about something. Anyway, I was just checking there, make sure it was recording for a minute there. I forgot if I turned it on or not. Silly me. Anyway, let's pull some tarot, Gemini, and see what we have for you. So let's begin. Yeah, I'm using two decks of cards for this month's reading, the before and after tarot. So I've sort of mixed them together. We'll just see what comes up. Couple more shuffles. That's it. The cards. There we go. All right. Let's put those two on the side. So let's have a look at your what's happening now. The energy you're in at the moment. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords in your current energies. As I say, communication, something you want to say. I think you're a lot clearer on something. I don't know what that is, Gemini, only you'll know that. You're feeling a lot clearer, so there's a need here to sort of speak up. All right, I don't know if you've quite done that yet about about something that you want to speak about. The Queen of Swords. This is a card of being upfront, straightforward, and sort of getting off, saying what's on your mind, getting it off your chest. Okay, your crossing position, the only thing that's stopping you is blockage. All right, it's a challenge or what's stopping you. All right, the crossing energy. We do have the Three of Cups. Sorry, there's Queen of Swords. And then we have the Three of Cups. So this is somehow this is some sort of challenge or stopping you. All right, so maybe this could be also like a decision, something you want to say, something you want to communicate. You see the value, you've learned something, you've discovered something from someone. The only thing, it could be your social life stopping you, or the people around, certain people around you, not physically saying, don't do something, but you're distracted. That's what I want to say. So as soon as you make up your mind with the Queen of Swords, as soon as you make up your mind about something, something comes along and distracts you in some way. All right. And for some of you, this might be going out for a drink, or, having some leisure time with people. But, this is a card of socializing and get togethers, the Three of Cups. All right. So that's what's stopping you at the moment. There's always something, I think, cropping up that sort of comes up that sort of prevents you in some way from sort of moving forward to something else that you need to do that you keep putting off. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'll do my Celtic cross this time just a little bit differently, because I just want to see the energies. So I'm going to pull the card number 7. Oh, and it is a 7. You have the 7 of Swords here. All right, so this is about, it's a card, as they say, lying, cheating, stealing. It's a card of deceitfulness and stuff like that. But of course, it means so many other things. So if we look at this situation, there's always something that seems to come up. I do feel that you feel when this happens, this situation here, when something seems to come up that prevents you from doing what your heart really wants, I think what you're really trying to accomplish here or go towards someone in some way, I feel that something comes up and it's a bit destructive. That's what I'm feeling, a bit of a tower moment as well here, when with this 7 of Swords. So something always comes up that distracts you. So of course it's it's a bit of a negative. I mean, although it's nice at the time, it's a bit of a negative distraction. All right. So it's also a card of maybe doing something else and another way. So you're about to. It's all. What I want to say, Gemini. What I'm trying to say is that something comes up. It's like you're putting always something on the back burner. Let's put it that way. And really, what it is that you keep being distracted by is not as important as what you truly want to do deep down. I hope that makes sense in some way, Gemini. All right. So that's the 7. So that's going now. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to pull the so we're going to pull what's in the distant past. You do have the Page of Pentacles. So I'm just going to pull, first of all, the recent past. Yeah, so here we go again. So even just recently, we were still in this sort of hangman mode, you know, sort of needing, but I do see that this looking, again, a card of looking at something from different angles, different perspectives. And I do see that here with these cards, especially with the Hermit, the Discovery card. So you really need to you have been, I'd say you have been, you know, you're just really sort of overthinking something here in some way. You know, deep down in your heart what you want to do, but maybe your ego, you know, is stopping you in some way. All right. And yeah, because something has been with this card, I do feel this here with the Page of Pentacles, with the loving woman. Very strong earth energy here. And of course, we do have Virgo, and coins are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It's a very strong energy here. Yeah, with this one, I'll say in the distant past, I'd say with the Page, it's something, it's this person is very I'd say knowledgeable. They're good at luck because it's next to the teacher card. So whether this is you, Gemini, or somebody else, but if they may be a younger person, they may be very studious, where they pick up things, they learn things, they're good at communicating, you know, talking. They're very educated. That's what I want to say. This person's very educated here in some way. All right. So that would be for some of you. And they have potential, a lot of potential, because what they've picked up, I'd say, from the distant past, from their upbringing, from their, I say, roots, upbringing, or something here that's sort of helped them on their way. So they may have had some help in life, whether it's from you or from somebody else. But they've had what they say, a lift, give you a lift up in some way. So some sort of financial help that's helped them, as well as their own heart, you know, as well as their own hard work and what they've done to achieve what they have in some way. I hope I'm making sense, Gemini. I really do. I just say what pops into my mind, of course, and the energy. I pick up the cards, and then it pops into my mind. I say, okay, let's go with that one. Right. So the next card I want to look at is okay. So let's have a look at your focus. So this is what's on your mind. Oh, lovely. So you do have the Strength card, Gemini. So you're thinking of, what can I say? I mean, the Strength card is a card of patience, of course, you know, having patience. But have you had too much patience lately? I don't know, but it's never a bad thing, all right? Patience. Needing to tame something. It's about willpower. It's a very, I mean, apart from everything else the Strength represents, is a very egotistical card as well, where your ego really sort of can get the better of you sometimes. But I do feel that you try to back up the courage, I think, here with this card as well, to sort of, I don't know whether it's to put, so it's just popping into my head, to put something right, or put something, you know, sort something out that's been possibly, it could have something to do with this younger woman, but you need to sort something out here in some way, because you are with this Two of Coins, you are lacking in this balance. There's also a card of balance, patience, taming. That's the word I'm getting, taming as well. Control, that's what I'm feeling, control. It's about getting organised again. Get yourself organized, Gemini, here in some way, some sort of organization in your life, maybe. I'm not saying you're not organized, but maybe some of you are, some of you are not. But I just generally feel that you're thinking of, you know, what's wrong with me? Come on, get that courage. I mean, this is what's on your mind. Come on, let's go for this. Let's just say this. Uh, but of course, that's in your mind, so it's all in the mind at the moment. You want that courage to sort of move forward here, or to make that approach to sort of take that first step. Let's have a look towards someone. That's what I want to say. There we go. We have uh, the two of coins again. So this is in the future. So doing this, backing up this courage, this strength to do something, Gemini. I believe you, of course. It gives you balance in your life. It's about being able to do, as they say, if you want to do one thing, something's distracting you from doing something you want to do, or moving towards someone that's saying something. This is a card that tells you that you can do two things quite comfortably, all right, but you need to balance them out with the two of coins. This showing up twice is very important as well, because it's also a card of resourcefulness, as I said, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, juggling money, transferring money, profit, loss, income, outgoings, financial decisions, and financial stress, and of course, partnerships. So, yeah, it's about getting maybe your finances as well in order here in the future, sort of finding some sort of balance with your finances and your money. Maybe that's what you want to do in some way before you move towards whatever it is that you're moving towards, Gemini, whether it's a person or something that you want to do. All right, so let's have a look. So what else do we have for you? So we're looking at number 8 now. So what's around here? Okay, so we've got 2 7s here. All right, so we've got 1, 2. Any more? No. Okay, so we've got 2 7s popping up. So of course the 7 of coins. So you do have coins. So it's, where do I go? Oh, that's what I'm feeling here with this. Where do I go next? So the environment. I mean, I feel you're trying to make a decision whether to, for some of you, whether to stay where you are or go further. As I say, move somewhere else. I don't know. I'm getting that. I'm just getting that moving energy here. Or do you do what you're doing, or do you start something and you I don't know, do you start a new job, do you start a new business? It's about, or do you manage with what you've got? That's how I'm feeling with this 7 of coins. Are you just managing with what you have at the moment? A weird feeling coming through here with this 7 of coins. Usually it's a card as well of contemplation and looking at something, and it's mirroring the hangman. So maybe you need to look at your finances. As I say, getting your money in order here in some way. But this is also a card. This position as well as the environment. It could be the people around you, and it could be I don't think it's this person, but a particular person. I mean, maybe because this is your someone, someone you're dealing with. Maybe or somebody's taking. That's what I want to feel. That's what I feel here with this card, because he's taking money. He's taking that coin from the tree or from the bush, but he's taking something. So someone's taking money. I'm not saying that you don't want to give it or they're taking it illegally, but it is on top of this 7 of swords. So there is a little bit of a devious, maybe some sort of deviousness here with someone where they might be taking advantage of you. Because this number 9, the reason I say that, I've just this second thought about it, the reversal of the number 9 can be taken advantage of, and it says that on the card, can be taken advantage of. All right, so is someone that you know, someone in your life, are they taking advantage of you in some way, especially when it comes to money, Gemini? All right, so taking from you in some way and not and doing it, they know what they're doing and they're being quite devious and crafty maybe about it as well. um for others of you, this might be just paying out, needing to pay out your bills, and of course this is the person taking the money, so there might be money owed to different people that you need to pay out, or that they are obviously taking, they're coming for their what you owe them or something like that. So that'd be for some of you as well. That's how I'm feeling as well with that card. So let's have a look at your hopes and fears. There we go. We have the Six of Swords. So there's a feeling here. I'd say it's a hope or a fear. It's more of like there's an indecision here because we did have that. Let me put that back. That was in reverse. So there's been an imbalance. So we're looking at your hopes and fears. You need to back up the courage here in some way to, you know, do you stay in this situation, Gemini, or do you move on to, to, as they say, calmer shores, because it's leaving behind a turbulent or troublesome situation. Do you need, there's a need here to move on, as they say, get a better future or something there for yourself. Pull yourself out of the I don't know if it's drama, being stuck. Pull yourself out of that energy where you're not really satisfied where you are at the moment. So, take that where it resonates, Gemini, all right? So, not being satisfied. So, you need to move forward in order to clear yourself or distancing, distance yourself from, um, I don't know, negativity or people that haven't, that caused some sort of, I don't know, some sort of problems in some way here for you. So a certain, it might not be people as such, as in plural, but singular, a person even. You need to sort of distance yourself, put some distance between you and somebody else, because otherwise they're just going to keep taking from you. All right. Right. So let's have a look at the potential outcome depending on the action or what happens. So now we go into the Page of Swords. So you had the Page of Swords in your outcome position. So this is a card of course, it's a younger energy. So this could be someone you're dealing with, somebody who doesn't could be argumentative, somebody who's a bit I know, I've gone from this lovely loving woman here to this, but there's some sort of connection here with what's happening and what's happening in the cards. So I feel whatever it is you're moving away from, especially with this Six of Swords, whatever it is you're moving away from, you're going to have to be pretty what do they say? Very direct. You're going to have to be very direct with somebody and just, whether it please or offend, you're going to just have to speak your mind here. You're going to have to get that courage and, speak your mind. And that's the word that I'm picking up from the Strength card is courage. Really getting them. We have that symbol, the 8 symbol, infinity, the infinity sign, twice, 3 times here. What goes around comes around, Gemini. Okay, we have that 3 times. We have it You have two of coins, and we have that with the strength card. What goes around comes around. As they say, life's ups and downs. Let's just pull it. Oh, yeah. So we've got some conflict. I thought I felt that anyway, the Five of Swords. I think once you tell someone or pull it straight to someone, um, boundaries maybe, like, or just letting them know this, you're doing what you're doing. I don't know what it is you're going to say, but it is going to cause some sort of maybe some sort of conflict verbally, some sort of verbal conflict in some way. Because here we see with the page, we see these people walking towards him. All right, so they're walking towards him now, him or he or she. And then in this card, in the five, we see two people walking away. All right, so maybe you're taking just one person with you on your journey, whatever this is, whether this is a partnership, a relationship, a friendship. Maybe there's one you're taking with you, but the other one's not. The others are not going to be very happy, or the one other, whatever. Because there is a sort of like a double. I feel doubles here. Listen, in twos. I'm getting two as well with this reading, the number two. Okay, so then I'll leave it there. I hope I made sense, Gemini. I really do. I'll leave it there for now. And whatever you're dealing with, I do wish you all the best of luck. And of course, I'll be back very soon with another reading for you for the month of June. That'll be your month, won't it? It's for a lot of you. June, the end of May. And do take care of yourself. Be good to yourself, and I'll be back soon. Oh, and don't forget, before I go, Gemini, don't forget, if you like the reading, if you enjoy my readings, please do feel free to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated. And most importantly, please hit that notification bell so that you receive future readings that I put up. All right, you'll be notified. Okay, so thank you again for listening and for watching, and do take care of yourself. God bless. Bye.